Hello everyone, welcome to an artist studio. This is Nishat Rahman and today I have brought to you another makeover video of old stuff around the house. I revamped 3 different kind of tables in my house. So in this one video, I'm going to show you not just one but 3 makeovers. The best part is that we do not need a lot of material to accomplish these tasks and I have only used minimum paint supplies here. I hope this video will be helpful for you if you want to revamp a dining table or a study table or any other piece of furniture in your house. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you find any value out of it. So now let's start with the first one. It's a glass and metal dining table that I have in my house and its metal body was rusted at some places, so I decided to paint over it. I used white enamel paint, which is Apcolite by Asian Paints, and added black stainer with turpentine oil to make a nice grey shade. This can be painted directly over the metal structure, but make sure you wipe the surface clean before you start painting. In fact, it's also a good idea to use a little ragmal over the rusted spots to have an even surface. Also be careful to not add too much of turpentine oil for a good consistency and to avoid it from dripping while you are painting. Let me also tell you that these enamel paints come in variety of satin and gloss, where satin gives matte look and gloss is shiny. So one need to be mindful of that before buying. Since I wanted a matte finish, I have chosen satin here. So after painting one coat, I let it dry overnight before doing a second coat. And here we go with the same old table but with a new look. Let me know in the comments how do you like it. Now let's move to the second table. It's a wooden study table with plywood sun mica on the top. It looked quite dull and had a lot of scratches everywhere, so it definitely needed a makeover. To start with, I had this Firozi shade of enamel paint, to which I added fast blue and black stainer to make a dark blue shade of my choice. I started by painting the wooden structure first. As you would have noticed, I like to mix paints to make color shades of my choice. But there is a wide range of ready-made shades available in the market which you can choose from. So you do not have to worry about it if you don't have time for mixing and experimenting with color shades. Once I finished painting the part I wanted in dark blue, I let it dry for a few hours before giving it a second coat. And once that was also finished, I let it dry overnight. Next day, I started painting the tabletop with a shade of teal, which I made by adding blue and green stainer to white enamel paint. If you thought you can't paint over the sun mica sheet, I'm sure you're going to change your mind after seeing this video. So now this is how it will look like after the first coat, because the sun mica surface is quite smooth. But don't worry about it, it will look flawless after the second coating is done. Or you can even go for a third one depending on the end result. Just make sure that you maintain enough time gap between the coats, as enamel paints take slightly long to dry. At last, you can seal the paint with a coat of varnish to protect the paint. And there it is. Brand new table is ready in the color which complements the wall painting in my room. Now let me show you the last makeover of today's video. It's a wooden and cane table and the tabletop looks quite dull and worn out, so I'm going to give it a fresh look. And for that I'll be using a lacquer spray, which is quite convenient since I want to get it done quickly. I have decided to only paint the tabletop, so I started by masking the area which I wanted to protect from the spray. And once that was done, I am ready to start spraying over it. I have opened the windows for the ventilation and turned off the fan before spraying. So you have to maintain a distance of about 6-8 inches from the can to the painting surface. Wearing a mask is also advisable, which I forgot to do. So I have finished one coat and it has already dried up. It dries up really fast and that's a good thing about this sprays. I have turned on the fan now and will let it dry for some more minutes, and then we'll do another coat and do the finishing around the edges. At last, I'm going to do a clear spray for a protection coat, and I'm using this lacquer clear spray for that. We can even go for 2 clear coats and we can call it done. Let me know how you like this video in the comments, and do subscribe to my channel for more such content. Bye bye you all, and have a creative day ahead.